Let's see if Dwayne did this right or not. What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Voodoo Monkey Garage. Today, or in this video, we're going to be working on a 1995 Chevrolet 2500 long bed work truck diesel with a manual 6-speed or 5-speed or 12-speed or 47-speed transmission. I don't know. It's got the manual transmission, the Allison. So, it was a fun one. We ended up doing the clutch master and clutch slave. We'll show you how we had to do it because there was no way that one-piece unit was fishing through. It was a ton of fun. You might be trying to figure out how to do yours too because you say, hey, you know what? I can get this part on Amazon and I can do it myself, and you can. You just need some guidance. So we're here to show you exactly how that's done. So check it out, follow along. Thank you guys for being a part of this. And if you don't mind, shoot us a subscribe real quick, give us a like. Let us know how your project's going. If you're working on one of these, you know, put it down there in the boxes, whatever they are, comment section thing, and let us know how your project's going, how it's working out, and if this video helped you. Enjoy, guys. We appreciate every one of you. We love you. We'll catch you on the next one. Yeah. Where the master rod goes through? Yeah.
No, it goes under this is the slave right here.
Yeah.
This goes in here, and there's a rod.
What's this rod right here?
Is that, yeah, so it's underneath.
This is the rod for the master. You just gotta pop that guy out.
Right, so it's underneath that.
On the pedal.
Yeah.
Yeah, this just melts the pedal. You can leave this rod usually.
Oh, okay.
You don't always have to change it out. This should.
That's what we have to pull off next, is that, and I'm gonna crawl in. Joe's going over there.
Especially if you got extra wiring in here. Comes right off. If you want to change that rod, we can. You don't necessarily have to.
Change what around? Just use it.
We can use the old rod. There's
looking good.
Feels like it's already disconnected.
Maybe that was the problem.
It might have been the problem.
Oh, we're all good. It is disconnected.
You didn't disconnect that?
No. No, I did not disconnect that.
Let me see the new one.
Put the new one in.
So this thing, the clutch wasn't working.
Actually, you just need this plastic part off of that.
Well, I'm not gonna do that, but
No.
I want to see. So yeah, look, see how this got one tooth right here, and like a half of a broken tooth right there, and this one's got 4 teeth. I wonder if our whole problem the whole time was this rod.
But if I won't be able to take that back then with the part missing.
Well, I don't know anything about that.
Okay.
Alright, so let's find the hole. I always gotta find the hole. You got a flashlight?
Got a flashlight on it for you. See the light?
Yeah, I see the light.
Go to the light.
Don't go into the light. I think I see the light.
Oh man, it was close. I saw it. There it is.
Okay.
Got it. I got a hold of it.
Yep.
Snap it on.
We have a flashlight.
Flashlight.
Yeah, you got a big pair of channel locks?
Yes.
If this ends up being just a rod, that's going to be awesome. Because then it means we don't have to. So these clutches on these 95 Chevrolets were a master and a slave with a line that runs between them, and it's all one piece when you get them. And there's a chance on this one that just a little tiny plastic piece that holds that rod on is what broke.
Whoa.
And we might just need to swap out the rod. Makes a lot of fun when you don't have your own tools over here, you know? Somebody put enough grease on here to choke a donkey.
Here's the gloves for you. Here's towels for you, rag.
I mean, that feels like it's on, but it's not really going on, dude. I think I can get rid of some of that grease that's up there. Not able to go on far enough. So, underneath here, you're not gonna be able to see this right now. But here, let me bring you under here real quick. I'll show you guys what I'm doing. Maybe. I don't know if you can see this or not. Let's see here. Alright, right there's a rod. Dwayne, wiggle that rod a little bit. Yep, see that rod wiggling? And that's got to go on the pin that's right above it. And that's all we're trying to do is get that to snap on real quick. And we're going to see. we're gonna see if that fixes this. I'm gonna hand you guys back to that guy.
You get it on?
Working on it.
All right.
Just got all the grease out of the way.
Was there a lot of grease on there?
A ton of grease on there. All right, that's locked in. What happens is, sometimes, you get this metal rod, but you get this little plastic clippy doodabber in here, and if you look, this one is just destroyed. And there's these 4 little clips, and this one you only see 2, and one of them stretched and bent. That should hold that in. So when it loses those, on the other piece there's a rod, it's got a little notch on it, and these little clips lock into that notch. These fall off, so we're gonna see if this fixes the truck. Get it back on there?
Yes.
What's with this hand tool crap? Hand tools? Oh,
Old school.
hand tools. How long has this truck been sitting with this problem?
A month now.
Perfect. Look at two. So maybe we have fluid in here.
Gonna add some to it.
We're a lot low on fluid. That's not a good sign.
Would you like me to get some more, sir?
I would like some more. Before we go pushing on the pedal. Did you get that rod into the socket on the back of the Master? Did you make sure you lined that up?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see if Dwayne did this right or not. We'll throw some juice in this. See what she does. Man, that one's gonna be all by hand.
Well, that'll fit right on there.
Is this slow go or no? Old Craftsman. You have an extension by chance?
Yes, right here.
See if we can get out here where we can turn it. Thought you were giving me some haterade. Really been a Prestone, some of the best and the finest and the crappiest stuff on the planet. Alright, well, it's trying to do something. If this thing had a bleeder on it, that would be really nice. I think, I'm gonna see if I can bleed this thing. I need some Allen keys. Alright, let's see what this does, and if it does anything.
Let me know when you want me to pump it.
Don't touch it right now. Don't touch it. Right, push it slow. Okay, hold on. I totally missed the rag. Ooh, that's hot. Okay. Does it do anything? Yep. Nothing? Okay, hold on. Push it to the floor. Lift it up. You up? Push it to the floor. Up. Push it. Up. See if it does anything. You know, Dwayne, I really don't want to replace this. Fun times. Oh. See if I can punch myself in the face. It's usually good. You don't have a cordless impact?
Yes.
For the love of all that's holy, let's make our lives easy.
Yeah, we get it for you.
Holy crap, sitting over here with this little stubby ass ratchet thing, man. Stubby donkey. Yaw! Sitting here with hand tools, doing this old school like it's 1923 or something. It's soaked in fluids. I gotta lift it home. I'm right next door. But it does make it hard to drive it when you don't have a clutch. It does make it a bit difficult to lurch. Oh, is that a milk crappie?
Yes.
Oh man. Oh.
You want my air one? I got an air one.
No, I don't want your air one. I'll see if this will actually do anything. It's not a DeWalt, you know. These work great in construction. The mechanics, you know, real mechanic uses Snap-on and overpays for it. A real backyard mechanic uses Ryobi. A mechanic that's somewhere in between uses DeWalt. That's us. Where'd the other one go? Run away!
What do you need?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Well, there's your problem.
It's a Chevy?
It's a Chevy. Actually, that's a good thing. I just don't see why. We're good. I want to see if we can feed this out somehow, because this is going to be the fun part, is getting this guy out of here. I don't know why they do it like this, man. The old way was having a line in here and everything worked. Just mate one to the other. Why did they do them like this, man? Whose idea was this? Some dumb engineer decided it'd be smart to put this as one sealed unit. Right where we want to, and now you're not right in the eye something perfect.
Got it out. Got it out. No fluid coming out.
Ow.
Anchor down. He's cut.
It's held up still on something. It's got to be zip tied somewhere, dude. Something up there is holding it up. On the back side of the block right there.
We are definitely not getting it down this side. It has to go down that side. There's no way. The turbo's in the way.
Yep, that's my thing.
The turbo's in the way.
I just don't see where that comes through. I don't see a spot big enough to get that through here.
Can you grab the butt of it where you bleed it? That way, and I can wiggle the top around this way to keep it from bending it. Which way do you want to go down, the top or the butt?
I don't know, I'm multiple lower line.
Okay, go down with the butt. Let me get the butt ready for you. There we go. Okay, pull it towards you. No, we got to go the other way, don't we? Back behind it. I think we got to go behind the exhaust, do you think?
Get it down in here?
Yeah, or no?
Yeah, it's going to go all the way to the side of the car.
So, it's on the passenger side.
Yeah. That's going to somehow drop in on the passenger side. I don't see where it's going to go through on the passenger side.
There is no way. Hold on.
Let me show you down here what we did. We had to do a master and a clutch slave. To get the old one out, we ended up just cutting the line. Because this thing feeds down behind the block and all sorts of places. This is the rest of the metal line, and it feeds all sorts of dangles and everything. What we ended up doing to get the new one in is we just went ahead on here, on your new one. Sweat's dripping in my eyes. You'll find a cotter pin going through that little sleeve. You're gonna pull that cotter pin out. You're gonna punch that barrel out of there. It's called a barrel pin or a roll pin. You're gonna punch the roll pin out, and that'll separate this line out of that collar right there. They'll separate. There's an O-ring down in there. Okay, so you'll separate that one. This is what we found to be the easiest. Now, when I say the easiest, it is a future pain in the fargan arse. Okay, so it's not necessarily the easiest, but it's about the only way to do it on this truck. So you gotta separate the line up here. Fluid's gonna come out. Most of these come loaded with fluid. Fluid's gonna come out. You're gonna lose it all. You're gonna do the same thing down on the slave side. This one we've got apart, so you can see the roll pin went through there, and we separated the line, and this is what the end of the line looks like. So that guy just pops out of there. Okay, the roll pin simply holds it together in that collar, and then you're going to put the cotter pin to make sure the roll pin doesn't fall out when you're driving down the road somewhere. Okay, so once you get it all in there, I recommend not putting the slave in yet, because you're going to need room to put this back together. But we ended up feeding the new line, once it was all disconnected from everything, up from the bottom to the top, behind the block and through the woods and over the hills, and to grandma's house we went, and we just got the line up there. Before we connected it to the master, which is this guy right here, I pulled some line back down, I reconnected this guy. So basically you've got to just kind of weeble wobble it in there and make sure it seats inside that O-ring. Put your roll pin back in. You probably have to tappy with a hammer, get it through, put your cotter pin in there, and then you can mount this to the bell housing. That'll leave all this loose up on top. Now, one of the things that we also found was that when we pulled this out off of the firewall, this guy, oh, where'd it go? This guy stayed into the firewall. You got to take this out or take it off of here. Either way, I don't really care, but recommended put the new one on. So make sure you take this out of the firewall, because when you try to bring them together, you'll get a new one of these on the new part. That guy sits down here on that master. So if you try to smash them together, it ain't gonna happen. Okay, it's not gonna happen. So pull this guy off the firewall. Your new one will be loaded with it, and you'll cram it in there. Your rod will snap into there and it'll lock in place. So make sure you do this right the first time, or it's gonna be fun getting it out with the long rod. Oh, there you go. Thanks, Dwayne. There's your rod. It's got a little snap on it. It'll lock into place and usually will not release from that. So yeah, that's what it'll end up looking like. There's your roll pin. Dwayne's handing me everything here. That roll pin's just gonna go in that hole right there. So that's how you're gonna get it in there. Then you're gonna weeble wobble, and if you're anything like this truck with a bunch of electrical crap in the way, you're gonna be weeble wobbling for a while, and you're gonna get this guy back in there. Then you're gonna spend the next 3.5 months bleeding this, because it's a bleeding pain in the butt to bleed these. There's a reason they come loaded, but there's no way you're getting that down in there with it loaded without removing the turbo, the exhaust, the air intake, the engine, the rear axle, and the left rear tail light. There's no way that's happening. So that's basically the process we've been going through. I am soaked head to toe in fluid. We're just now getting it all attached. We got all the roll pins in and everything. We got it all hooked back up to the firewall. We'll clip this guy back into the pedal on this end. We showed you that earlier. And spend the next 3 months bleeding this thing. So yeah, that's what we've been doing. So welcome to a, what year is this?
95.
Welcome to a 1995 Chevrolet 2500 Diesel pickup. Clutch, master and slave. Why we didn't just stick to the old systems and have a separate master and a separate slave, I can't tell you. It's only worked for the last 473,000 years. Why wouldn't it work today? We got to introduce plastic and junk. I don't get it, and neither should you, but we have to fight through it. So Drew's gonna head back because our mobile toolbox tipped over back in my shop, and Dwayne and I are gonna sit here, and I'm gonna make him pump the pedal a lot as we try to get all the air out of this system and get this working again. By the way, on your slave, you're gonna find these little plastic guys right here, okay? And it'll be holding that rod in. Those will just, the rod will push past that. Leave it together. Don't go clipping these things. Just leave it all there. When you push that clutch and you finally get that rod to move, it'll push past all that plastic stuff and it'll break itself. You don't need to worry about that. That should be just about everything you need to know to get a clutch master and slave assembly done. Good luck. Good riddance. And you know, after all this bull crap, do me a favor. Click the subscribe button, please. We need your help with that. Click the like button, because it is hot and humid out here, and you should like that we're doing this for you, because we love you and you love us. We're like Barney the dinosaur. Not really, because I'm not fat and purple. but we're here. So we appreciate you guys. We thank you guys. We love you guys, and we'll catch you on the next one. Oh God, all right, here we go. Okay.